That's bad.
Today's the day.
Yeah.
You ready?
Oh yeah.
So today is finally the day. We're taking Jack to go get tuned on a dyno and see what kind of power it makes. We're going to a little place you might have heard of before, Trick Tuning and Performance in Elkhart, Indiana. Rob there has tuned some really fast cars that have won a lot of money. Not saying that Jack's going to win a lot of money. We're like 37,000 pounds heavier than everyone else, but just hoping to see what it makes and get a healthy setup together. I don't know, mostly just curious what it makes on the rollers. If it makes 800 to the tire safely, I'm thrilled. Stock aluminum block, stock bottom end, we'll see. So he's ready to go. We're gonna hop in the truck and start heading that way. Made it here to Trick Tuning and Performance, Elkhart, Indiana. Getting the truck unloaded. getting hooked up to the truck and trailer because we just got a call from Rob at Trick Tuning and Performance down in Elkhart, and he said Jack is done. So we're gonna head down and pick him up. Did you notice the tack?
What?
Did you notice the tack?
Oh.
Oh, you got it all wired up.
Oh, didn't even fucking notice it.
Can't wait to get this thing back and test it. All right, got Jack up on the trailer, getting him strapped down. Gonna head back for home. All right, made it in one piece back to the OG shop. Getting Jack unloaded now, and then probably let it run for a minute, get up to temperature, and see what it does on the brake. So, like I said, Jack is back, and there's a few changes in here. You'll notice the CO2 kit. So we initially took it down to Rob just to have him put it on the dyno and put a healthy tune in it, make sure everything was kosher. And he ended up finding a few things he didn't like on it, wanted to change. The way we had the boost controller set up, even though we've done that on 2 other cars and it works no problem. It just wasn't working on this. So he's like, look, I've got a CO2 kit laying around. Let's toss that on it and just not worry about it anymore. And I was like, sure, it's in your hands. Whatever you feel is best will do. He put the CO2 kit on, changed a few other sensors and stuff like that, wired up the tach for pops. But the truck on wastegate made like 460 or 480, something like that, on 8 pounds. Made a few more pulls, slowly turning it up each time, and started running out of fuel pump around 730 at the tire. Which, at first, I was like, man, that sucks. But when you consider this is he's about to start it up. Still heavy?
I don't know what the hell happened. Fucking pump burned out?
Yeah, something.
Well, that could be a pain in the ass to change.
But yeah, 730 at first sounded kind of like a bummer, but when you remember this thing is a bone stock bottom end that we didn't touch, didn't even gap the rings in, and these are $200 eBay turbos, so it's a stock 5.3 with a cam and valve springs. 730 I don't think is really too bad. Plus,
at the wheel.
At the tire, plus the it would have made more if we had an intercooler on it. This 9th injector setup that we were trying didn't really help because the IATs were 300 degrees, so we couldn't really put a whole lot of timing in it, which also cost horsepower. So if we were to put a good intercooler, drop those IATs to around like 200 or so, and down the road put more efficient turbos in it, because these things just make a whole lot of heat, then we'd be looking pretty good. Intercooler and fuel pump, and we'd be able to lean on it a whole lot more. But I told him, don't really worry about a max number, just make sure things are safe and fairly reliable. As reliable as you can get with a race car. 700 at the tire should put us deep in the 10s, which is like 2.5 seconds faster than it's ever been. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and clicking that bell. We'll see you next time.